What's up? What's up, guys? What's going on? All right. Let me get logged in on this one quick. What's going on, Rabbit Truth? What's going on, Tom, Sue, Iron Sword, everybody? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna collaborate with Patrick again tonight as well here, so I'm gonna have 2 streams going. Darn it. What's up, brother?
Good, brother.
Not much, man. Just trying to get set up here.
Back here making a mess.
So I just started my stream as well, brother. So I'm gonna talk with them for a second as well.
Okay.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Give me just a couple of minutes to get moving here. We're gonna do a couple of feedings tonight. Patrick's doing some feedings too over there. I see he's about to feed a ball python over there. I will.
Surprised when he snagged his. He get like that sometime though.
That's the old one.
That water.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's a bunch of work to get started here, but I'll be started in just a second. So, how is everybody tonight? Yeah, King Reptiles, how are you? What's up, Patrick Stevens? How are you? Everybody, smash that like button for me, please.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for joining me, bro.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm going to get this guy open. What's up, Avion? Get this guy opened up in just 1 second. I'm just getting the prey items ready here.
You don't know what he want to do. I'll try him again in a second. Let's see. Let's see what this dude right here gonna do.
So most of y'all know when I very first start my streams, I like to start out with a short prayer. Let me get this guy opened up. I like to start out with a short prayer before I start working with these venomous animals. And then we move on to talking about these animals a little bit, and we're going to do some feedings here tonight. So if y'all don't mind, give me just a minute in the silence in the chat. And then I'll say a prayer, and then we'll get on to talking about this guy a little bit and talking with Patrick some. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of life and for the beauty and diversity of the natural world. help us to learn with curiosity and to respect all living creatures and to grow in wisdom and understanding. Guide our thoughts and our words today and help us use knowledge to protect and care for the world that you have created. And most importantly, please keep the pointy end of these animals as far from my body as possible while I work with these venomous animals and try to teach the public a little bit about them, and maybe the public teaches me some things about them. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, guys. So, I know the people on my stream can't see what's happening on Patrick's, but he is feeding some ball pythons right now. Patrick, if I, am talking too much and interrupting you, tell me, and I will mute my voice on your stream, for a little bit.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all, brother.
Because today,
do your thing.
all right. Because today I'm going to speak, about a fascinating and powerful creature. It's the Cobra. Guys, if anybody's here that hasn't hit the like button yet, can you please smash that thumbs up for us? It really helps us out if we get a bunch of likes in the beginning of the stream. It helps get it out there to more people. It helps bring people into future streams. It does a lot for us on, trying to get the conservation and, the education out there to people and try to teach people that we can coexist with these animals peacefully, without having to fear. Because when many people hear the word cobra, they immediately think of danger. They immediately think of a snake with its hood spread wide or ready to strike. While it's true that the monocle cobra is venomous and can be very dangerous, there's much more to this incredible animal than fear. It's an important part of nature. It's a symbol in culture and a remarkable example of adaptation and survival. First, let us understand what a monocle cobra is. A monocle cobra is a species of cobra that's found mainly in South and Southeast Asia. It's part of a cobra family scientifically known as Naja. The word monocle comes from the circular marking on the back of its hood. I know this guy doesn't show a very bright circle marking. You can hardly see it on this because of the morph that he is. But unlike, they're very close cousins, but they're not exactly like the Indian cobra, which is also known as the spectacle cobra. And they have that spectacle or the two-eyed pattern on the back, looks like a pair of glasses. The monocle cobra just has a single circle mark that looks like a monocle, a single eyeglass. And that's how it got its name. The snake can grow, up to 6 feet long, although, some individuals might get a little bit longer, and its color can vary widely, as you've seen here on the channel so far. Some of them are yellowish, some are brown, some are gray, some are black, some are white. They're all over the board. And the variation really helps the snake blend into its surroundings, whether it lives in the forests or the grasslands or the agriculture fields or even near, human settlements. Now, let us talk about where the monocle cobra lives. The monocle cobra is found in countries like India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, and some other places as well, but that's all I can think on the top of my head right now. But, they prefer areas that are close to water, like rice fields and marshes and riverbanks. But it's also very highly adaptable and can survive in the urban areas, which actually sometimes leads to encounters with humans. And one of the most well-known features of the monocle cobra is the hood display. It'll raise the front part of its body off of the ground and spread its hood, to appear larger and more intimidating. The display's a warning sign, the cobra's saying, stay away, or give me some space, don't mess with me, I won't mess with you kind of thing. And in most cases, the snake would, much rather avoid conflict than to attack. They strike mainly when they feel cornered or threatened. The monocle cobra is venomous. It's highly venomous. It's a very potent neurotoxic venom. And that just means that it affects the nervous system. So if a person is bitten by this snake and doesn't receive medical treatment quickly, the venom can cause paralysis and even, even death. However, it's real important to remember that snakes don't bite humans without reason. Most bites occur whenever people accidentally step on them, or they try to handle them, or attempt to kill them. But despite the dangerous venom with these snakes, the monocle cobra, plays a very important role in the ecosystem. They're a very skilled predator. They feed on things like rodents and frogs and lizards and other small animals. By controlling populations of rice and rats and mice and stuff like that, it helps the farmers actually protect their crops, and in this way, the monocle cobra indirectly supports, agriculture and human food supply. Without predators like cobras, rodent populations would grow rapidly and cause serious damage. Now, let's look at the reproduction and its life cycle. The monocle cobra is oviparous, meaning it lays eggs. A female can have anywhere between 10 and 30 eggs at a time, and she'll often guard the eggs until they hatch. In which that kind of shows a level of parental care that surprises a lot of people. But after about 2 months, the baby snakes will hatch, and from the moment they're born, they're independent and already capable of delivering venom. Nature, has already made them, fully venomous, fully able to hunt, all the tools they need to survive from the very beginning. Now, culturally, cobras hold, special significance in a lot of Asian societies, especially in countries like India and Thailand. Snakes are often associated with spirituality, mythology, and traditional stories. Cobras are, all often seen in like temple art and folklore and religious symbolism. In traditions, there are they're seen as predators, or sometimes symbols of power and transformation. Unfortunately, the monocle cobra does also face some threats, though, and the biggest ones are habitat destruction. It's really a big problem. The forests are cleared, for things like agriculture or building homes. The snakes lose their natural homes, and a lot of them are killed out of fear. Others are, captured, for illegal wildlife trade, or even just for their skin. Sometimes for their venom, or for use in snake shows. Road accidents are also, something that kill many snakes each year. And because of these threats, conservation awareness is very, very important. And that's why I ask so much for people to smash that like button for us, because it really helps us get the education out there. And it really helps, just promote education and where people can learn how to avoid snake bites and how to identify venomous species and how to contact, trained wildlife, rescuers instead of trying to kill the animal themselves. If we see a snake, the safest action is to remain calm, move away slowly, give it a little space. Most snakes, including the monocle cobra, will flee if they're given the chance. So, let's take a second to reflect on a little bit deeper of a lesson with the monocle cobra. It teaches us about respect, respect for nature, respect for boundaries, respect for life. It reminds us that something can be both beautiful and dangerous. And fear often comes from the lack of understanding. Whenever we learn about an animal, its behavior, its role, its importance, fear can turn into respect. And, the monocle cobra is more than just a venomous snake. It's an important predator, a cultural symbol. It's a fascinating biological species, and it's a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. Instead of seeing it only as a threat, we should see it as a vital part of our ecosystem. And guys, here on Virtual Reptarium, we try to teach about these animals, because by learning about animals like the monocle cobra, we grow in knowledge and responsibility. We understand that every creature, no matter how small or feared, has a purpose in the web of life. So I hope that we can, choose education over fear, and respect over violence, and conservation over destruction. And guys, We are going to, do a live feeding here with this Cobra here today. I don't know if he's going to eat or not because it does look like he is getting ready to shed. So he may or may not, but we're going to go ahead and offer him some food. This is a live chick. It's a live chick that we're going to try to feed him. I want everybody to be aware that it is a live feeding. So now is the time. If you don't want to see a live feeding, now is probably the best time for you to turn your head because I am about to feed him right now. Here we go. And again, he may not eat because he is going into shed, so it's hard to say whether he will or he will not. Yeah, with him going into shed, I don't know that we're going to actually get him to eat. He's doing a lot of bluffing, so I doubt it, but we'll give him another minute or so here to see. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and clean his water bowl and give him some fresh water. Yeah, he is going to eat, so I'm sorry, guys, that we have to do this, but unfortunately, it's part of, it's part of it, and the animals have to eat.
So those, that kind of cobra, they don't bite, let it go, and they bite and hold on to it.
Yeah, they bite and hold on. Yep. As you see, he's kind of chewing. He's working more venom in as he chews is what he's doing. And he's actually, working the chick, like trying to swallow it already. I'm surprised that he actually took the chick because of going into shed. But it is sad. I hate it. I absolutely hate to do live feedings, guys. I get absolutely no pleasure out of doing live feedings. But it's very necessary.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a couple of mine live.
Good night, it's me.
This Mono, where he looked like he wanted to take that frozen dog, but then he'll sniff on it, and then he'll just go away from himself.
Yep. So you're one that still hasn't eaten yet, huh?
Well, my Mono, he ate 2 week before last. He ate 2 lives. He ate 2.
Oh, okay.
Red Fox. Yeah, he ate 2, and my wife's girl Snow, she just took her first frozen thaw. She ate 2 lives 2 weeks ago, and then I just fed her one of the frozen thaws. She snapped that one too right there. So, like I said, shout out to Ash and Mark Man. He told me she would be a savage eater anyway.
Yep. Good.
I got a couple that I've been dealing with in here lately. I just been leaving it in there with them, but when I come back, it's gone. So.
Yep. Yeah, there's one that we've been talking about that hasn't been eaten, and I told you about the vanilla extract. Has that one eaten?
Ben was telling me because I'm about to go get some yogurt. So go get some yogurt. Get that yogurt and that yogurt.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Hang on. I'm too far away. I can't hear you, bud.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my way around the Cobra. He's a little upset. And I got myself without a hook over here. So, let me see here what I can do. There we go. Okay, so did you say that one did end up eating?
The one of the when I lab, the monarch boy, he won't eat at first, and he like even right now, if I shine the phone on him, he's smelling like he got his nose directly on the frozen thaw rack.
Yeah.
He can it. But when I fed him live, he took one. The other snakes didn't take it. I took that one, I put in there with him. He smacked that one too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna see what turning up of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see what turning up of it. I appreciate you, Casey.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ate that chick already?
Yeah, he ate that one already. I'm gonna go ahead and give him another one, but I am going to pre-unalive it this time. Now that he's got the scent for it and everything, because I don't particularly care for, you know. I don't like it, that they chirp and everything. It's sad. I don't like it. I hate it very much.
What's good, bro? Ooh.
Here, Bubba. Here, Bubba. Here. Hey. Calm down, psycho. Here, Bubba. Hey. Come on, Bubba. Hey. It's right here. Hey. It's right in front of you. Hey. Come on, crazy. Come on, crazy. Come on, nut. Come on, psycho. Hey, psycho. Alright. Oh, man. But, yeah. There you go. He'll grab it and he'll eat it. But we're not gonna feed no more on here tonight like that. It's too much noise, it's people ain't gonna like that,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know my crowd pretty cool with it because they know what's going on. So.
Yeah. I mean, people who know what's up, like they understand the stuff. But there's, some people.
They don't understand it yet. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So, now.
Anything over there you want to show off, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna show some other stuff here. Let me get his head wiped off and stuff so that don't dry on him.
Okay.
Come on, Bubba. Hey, let me get that off of you. Come on, bub. Hey, quit being a nut. Come on, quit being a nut. Let me wipe you off and quit being a psycho. You're being crazy. Come on, boy. Alright, here, come on. Are you gonna eat the other one or not? Are you gonna eat it or not? Are you gonna eat it or not? Or do I gotta give it to someone else? If you guys see, he's basically almost like headbutting it. That with a monocle cobra, they call that a bluff strike. It's where they don't really even open their mouth and they just, basically headbutt the thing. So, but yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna give him some water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab another snake. But I have lost the majority of my people already. I don't think they like that.
Oh, okay. A lot of you people don't really like the live vegans.
Yeah. Now with the rodents, they're usually pretty cool, but when it comes to the chick, I don't think they really like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so, but
stuff you got then, bro. You need all these things showed all pythons the last time we was live.
What's that, buddy?
I said I don't think you showed off none of the ball pythons you had last time we was live.
No, I don't think I did. I haven't showed. I've only been showing. Well, I showed another one the other night. I only showed one or two of the pythons. Like I say, I was dealing with some respiratory issues, with them. So I
one of my homeboys, one of his snakes died from a respiratory infection.
Oh yeah, man, that sucks.
Yeah. Matter of fact, one of Vinny's snakes passed away from a RI too.
Oh crap, yeah. RIs is rough, man, on snakes.
Yeah. I know a dude, I forgot who I was watching, man. He said he rubbed some the snake that was that had the RI.
Yeah.
He took some vapor rub and rubbed it inside the enclosure where the snake was at.
Yeah.
He said it brought him right back. He said it took him a couple of times to do it, but in like a week or so, he was back.
Yeah, that does help. It does. I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna close this guy up, and I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah, but feed. You gotta do no more feed or nothing like that if you don't want to.
Now I got to do some more feedings. You know, I have no choice. You know, so I got to do it, but I don't. I mean, not as many people come in tonight as what's been coming anyway. I don't know why, but it has slowed back down by the looks of it tonight so far, but that's okay. We'll still do some more feedings here and stuff. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. The tooth is doing a little better, Grayson. Thank you. Thank you.
Who is Marshmallow? Y'all.
What's that?
Who is Marshmallow?
Marshmallow is a caramel albino sunset pied.
Oh, and he said that you say you were gonna give that to him.
He's talking shit.
Yeah, he said Pat VR agreed to give me Marshmallow on his last live. I was like, oh shit, you called out the jeans. I was like, damn. It's a visual. Is Marshmallow a visual sunset?
Yeah.
You gotta show me that damn thing, bro.
Yeah, I'll show her. Yeah. I'll show her.
Okay.
All right, let me grab another snake here.
Hey, he said whisper things.
Alright guys, now this snake here, I'm going to be completely honest. This snake right here is my only snake that I'm a little bit afraid of. I'm a little bit scared of this snake. So let me get the tripod adjusted and let me go get Art to come in here with me as secondary. Let me try to make sure the camera is set where you guys can all see. Let's see here. Alright, I hope you'll be able to see there, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I think y'all will all be able to see. Yeah, I'm gonna feed some more here. I have no choice, guys, so that's just part of it with these animals. So but this guy here, I'm gonna go get Art. Let me get it untaped first, and then I'm gonna get him to come with me just to make sure. We may or may not be able to look at him for very long. I need a real wide open area to be working with this snake. This is called a Naja guineensis. This snake's about 9 feet long. He is a black forest cobra. So, hang on just a second. You know, let me go get Art to help me.
His joint. Joint go. He ate. He ate. He took. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, most of the stuff he feeding deadly, bro. I don't got nothing venomous. Ain't none of my snakes venomous. I'm gonna wait a few minutes and give them some time to see if they do eat. But if I check on them a couple more times and they don't, I pull one out eat. Wait, man, this live now biting on joint, bro. Dude, in a way. She doing good. She doing good. She cooling right now. Tried to offer a joint. She ain't run from it, Chris, but she was looking at it like spot them and just chill. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna mess with it, so she I don't know, man. I think because I got a couple of the girls in here, man. I think my males want to eat. I mean, want to breed, bro. What's that, E? What's that? I need to look at my phone.
I'll stop over there. Just, if you will, I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta call it a night, man. I have an emergency. I'm very, very sorry.